Welcome to Equilibrium Studio. Today's exercise is on the floor, so I recommend you use a towel. Come to lie on your back. Here, spend a moment to feel your shoulders. Which part of the shoulder is in contact with the floor? Where do you feel the weight? What's the difference between the right shoulder and the left shoulder? Also focus on the top part of the arm. Which arm is more in contact with the floor than the other? Which parts of the arm are in contact with the floor? Just observe, don't try to change it. Then turn onto your left side. Your left arm supports your head, and you can have the legs bent or straight, it's up to you. Now place the right arm on top of the right waist. You want the elbow resting on top of the waist, and a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Here, naturally your shoulder will have rounded a little bit. Feel that you're really connecting the arm bone into the shoulder socket. It's a millimeter, you can't even see the movement, but you're just feeling that sense of the arm bone reaching up into the socket. And here, I need you to lift that arm from the floor, but just half an inch, and then lower it down. And then again, rotate the arm so that the hand lifts off the floor half an inch and lower it down. I'm not bending the wrist, so it's not a wrist movement, the movement happens at the top of the shoulder. So I want you to feel that you're moving the back of the shoulder to make this tiny movement happen. It will feel maybe quite easy, and that's supposed to be so. We're trying to use some tiny muscles that are inside the shoulder and that are very important for the health of your shoulder. So this is not a bodybuilding muscle. Keep feeling that sensation of the arm bone reaching in the socket. Then bring the elbow parallel to the floor. Again, that sensation of the shoulder opening, the collarbone wide. And when you're ready, reach the hand up towards the ceiling and then bring it back to parallel. And again, rotate the shoulder to reach the fingertips up and lower. Your arm will not get all the way perpendicular to the floor. That's completely normal. But again, feel that the movement happens in the shoulder blade, at the back of the arm. And it's a small and slow movement. And you keep feeling the sensation of the arm bone being really anchored in the shoulder socket. Let's do this one more time. And then you can come back, lie on your back, and I just want you to feel the difference between the two shoulders. You will probably feel that the right shoulder blade is now much flatter on the floor, that a bigger proportion of the right arm is now touching the floor. And you have a sense of openness at the front of the collarbone on the right hand side. I hope this feels nice, so let's do it on the left side too. Come to lie on your right side. Your head is supported by the right arm. Bring the left elbow on your left waist, the hand resting down on the floor. Now find that sense of connection of the arm bone into the shoulder socket. So a little bit of sense of opening the collarbone on the left hand side. And here, lift the hand a millimeter off the floor and then bring it back down. From this back view, you can probably see what I'm doing in my shoulder blade. You can see that the movement is happening there at the top of the shoulder blade, in the back of the body. So I'm not actually moving my wrist, I'm not moving my elbow. They move in space, but the move is initiated by that shoulder blade. And I constantly strive to keep my arm bone really connected into the shoulder. Make this small and slow. It should be as effortless as possible. Now bring the elbow parallel to the floor. Find that connection of the arm bone into the socket, and then reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then bring the arm back to parallel. Then reach the arm up one more time, still feeling that the movement is happening in the shoulder blade. Reach the arm up and feel that you're using just the small muscles. The movement is light and slow. A couple more times. Feeling that openness at the front of the chest, that arm bone really getting into the shoulder socket, and the back of the shoulder blade working hard. Last time here. And then come to lie on your back and feel your shoulder blades. This is one of my favorite exercises in the whole Pilates repertoire, because in just 2 minutes you can make a complete difference to how you feel your shoulder blades, and they feel so much nicer now. The arms are in contact with the floor, the shoulder blades are flatter on the floor, and you feel a sense of openness in the front of the chest. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.